Adam, it's always a pleasure to have you in this kitchen because I know every time you come into this kitchen, I get a wonderful meal. Except today. I'm looking at this whole meal. Rosie's not here, it's me.
Come on, Richo. Listen, we're not as young as we used to be, mate. You need a bit of fibre in your life, I hear, all right? You're not bouncing back as quick as you used to, right?
I need some regularity, do I?
Yeah, so I heard I'm going to bring some San Remo Penne wholemeal for you today. And we're going to do it with swordfish, tomato and eggplant. Gorgeous.
Sounds delicious. But does it take longer to cook wholemeal pasta?
It takes about 12 minutes to cook, so we need to get that into the water straight up with this recipe.
They got plenty of salt in the water already?
I might add a pinch more, but not too much. You know, good amount. Look, a nice little pinch, let's say.
Now, wholemeal pasta, it's just the same as cooking regular pasta, is that right?
Exactly right. You know, same thing. Just treat it the same. Give it a stir. Drop your pasta in the water. Give it a nice, gentle stir. And away you go. Now,
some people like to put a lid onto the pot, and sometimes it'll get the temperature back up again, but you've got to be careful because it will boil over.
You get the whole volcano effect, you know? Over it goes, and then you've got to clean up your stove. OK, some diced eggplant, around centimetre dice there.
Gotcha.
Olive oil into the pan. We want to cook that for around 2 to 3 minutes, get some nice colour in there.
And you've got the pan hot already, so it's just starting to sizzle up now, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Now, the eggplant, if you wanted to, you could actually fry the eggplant beforehand and put it aside.
Good.
And then continue on with it.
100%.
I like that.
I'm just going to chop up this chilli.
Now, I've got some tomatoes. You want me to cut these in half for you?
Yes, mate. That looks wonderful.
They look delicious, lots of fresh flavour.
All right, see the eggplant, Richo's obviously absorbed that olive oil, so I've given a good extra splash. Then we're going to add in the tomatoes and the chilli, and what will happen is those tomatoes will start to collapse, OK? And I call it the meat inside of the tomato. Starts to come out and starts to create the basis of our sauce. There we go, getting a bit of colour on our eggplant, Richo. We just need to add a little bit more olive oil.
Nice and golden. They look really nice. And I can smell the sweetness of it.
Definitely.
Now, I've got the swordfish here. Do you want me to slice this up? What sort of size do you want?
All right, I want about the same size as the tomatoes, OK? So
I can do that for you.
Nice and evenly. In with the garlic and chilli, Richo. OK? Just give that 30 seconds in the pan just to get nice and fragrant. Don't want too much colour on our garlic, OK? Make sure.
I like that. And you're using really, really hot chilies. I can see that.
Yeah. In with the tomatoes.
Beautiful. And the tomatoes, you just want to soften them a bit and let them crush down, don't you?
Exactly right. So what's going to help with us breaking down the tomatoes, Richo, is some white wine, but also taking some of our pasta water, OK?
Oh, so that's really clever.
Well, that's full of flavour, yeah? You got the beautiful San Remo wholemeal pasta in there, Penne. Use that like a stock.
And it also thickens us up as well. There's a little bit of, a little bit of flour in the water, just a tiny little bit.
So, splash of white wine, want to cook that out by half. So we're basically cooking out, obviously, all the alcohol. Now, with the back of your spoon, just crush your tomatoes like so.
Now, I've got some oregano picked for you. I'm going to chop some parsley. This will be a couple of minutes, I think, till it comes together.
Yeah, mate. Perfect.
Beautiful. I love it.
OK, Richo, our sauce is looking great. It's time for the swordfish. I'll check the pasta. Yeah, please.
It's looking good. It's like the tomatoes and the eggplant have become the thick part of the sauce. It's incredible.
Exactly right, mate. Now, this swordfish, we want to cook it like medium rare. So the residual heat from that hot sauce will just basically seal it off, cook it perfectly.
Now, if you didn't want to use swordfish, you could use any other fish, couldn't you?
You could substitute, you could put prawns in there if you wanted to, maybe some snapper like that.
Got it.
So our beautiful wholemeal penne there is going straight into the pan.
It's got a great colour, the penne, isn't it? And the thing you like about the penne, especially the penne rigate, it holds the sauce, doesn't it? It gets inside, around the outside. That's the best part.
Look at that. So, again, the sauce is just coating the pasta. Now, good splash of olive oil to finish.
Good. That's it. That's the sauce, isn't it? That's the lubricant. That's the flavour, isn't it?
Look, in Italian cookery, right, especially with pasta, there's always olive oil and there's always cheese. But for today, no cheese on this, yeah? Seafood, no cheese.
It's traditional, no seafood with cheese. My nonna would always say you never have fish with parmesan.
Never.
So,
Oh, mate, mine the same. The parmesan and fish, no way.
Now, that is a big dish. You could feed 4 to 6 people, or it could be a small portion for a lot of people, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a big bowl there because it's you and me and we eat a lot, don't we?
I love my pasta and I know you do too, mate. And I know that you need that fibre, so you know what? Let's make a good serve.
Well, I'm interested with the fibre. I mean, we should all be thinking more about eating better.
It also has this really wonderful nutty taste, like this nice earthiness to it. So it's really good for this dish.
Fork for you and fork for me. I'm going to go straight in for the wholemeal pasta and a bit of swordfish as well. That's really nice.
Like that?
The swordfish is cooked beautifully. Just a minute or so is all it needs. But you know what I like? The pasta's got that nuttiness, there's still a bit of firmness to it, and great flavour. This is a great looking dish. And when it's in a bowl like this, the kids would never know that it's wholemeal pasta, would they?
Exactly right.
Well done.